Right, ladies and gents, welcome back to the next episode of Zero to Hero. As you saw in the last one, we acquired our first tier 7 tank, the T20. Now, we haven't played the tank yet, but those of you that are eagle-eyed will notice one thing. It has a load of equipment, but it also looks a bit different to how we ended. And you may be wondering how. So, this whole time, after completing loads of missions in topography, as well as completing daily missions and getting loads of free experience from premium, as well as our boosters, we had a stockpiling of 30,000 free experience. Now, as a new player, you don't know what to do with that. But in this instance, knowing this vehicle, I know for a fact that because I can see tier 9 vehicles now, using the stock 76mm gun just wouldn't cut it. It would be the most painful experience you can face as a new player. So I knew straight away we needed to get the top gun, the 90mm. But to get that, we needed to have the tracks, the turret, to be able to mount it. Because this gun was not mountable on the stock turret, nor was it mountable on the stock tracks. So with that in mind, it only cost us 27,000 free experience, and we have our tank somewhat fully upgraded. We now have the ability to grind either for the T69 towards the T57 Heavy, or the Pershing line going towards the M48A5 pattern. Now, we'll see when it gets to it, but we are looking for the pattern more than anything. And now let's jump into our first game in our first tier 7, the T20. Okay, so our first tier 7 game, and it is on Empire's border. Reasonable matchup as far as I can see. The only thing I don't like the look of on their team is the T29 and the Cheeto SP. But our gun is quite nice on the T20 itself. 90mm gun does have the highest pen, it's 160 standard with 243 premium. So tier 7, it is quite competitive. And our stock reload at the moment is 7.9 second reload, so that's not too bad. But we are playing with just 100% crew at this moment in time. Now, it's quite a mobile vehicle, as you could probably see, and bear in mind we do not have the upgraded engine yet, so as it stands, it is quite respectable. The only thing I'm not liking the look of is this bloom at this moment in time, but as our crew gets a lot better, as we get crew perks, we will be able to increase our functionality in the tank. Now, what am I going to do first of all? I'm going to hang back, but with the knowledge of anybody, bush mechanics are paramount. So we're going to knock this tree down and wait patiently. There's no point in rushing in, because when you rush, 1, they could peek as you push, but 2, remember what I've been saying. The game is only a minute and 15 seconds in. There's no rush. There's only 4 tanks on the enemy team that are actually currently spotted or been spotted. I know this is not me trying to influence people or go, yep, you just have to camp. No, just be smart. Right, okay, he's pushing, so okay, I'll follow. That's fine. Okay, so we know that there's someone spotted round here, so it was Tiger 131, I believe. He hasn't pushed round any further, so we're going to take the next step round, which means he's probably just round this corner. We're going to catch Type 64 off guard and Tiger 131. Okay, we're going to repair that. Okay, so what is our mission? Destroy an enemy heavy tank now. Doable. Try and take the scout out first, because they can be the most damaging sons of bitches. Okay, we're gonna be sly and wait for somebody to damage him. Because we could do our mission right now. Lo and behold, we did. All we have to do now is survive. Okay, so when's Cromwell? Lovely shot. And again. So, we were just letting this aim for a little bit longer. Just so we could secure the hit. We are going to stay pre-aimed there. Because he is going to peek again. Okay, so we can see that our base is currently losing. Take a blind. Okay, the Cromwell will push forward. Now there's probably someone there that's going to spot me. Okay. So they do in fact have quite a few tanks that aren't lit at the moment. Okay, secured one kill. You should be able to secure it, nice. Okay, so our base looks like it should be okay, but there's still quite a few not spotted. There's still a Cheeto SP not spotted, so at the moment the SMV's pushing in rather aggressively, so that leads me to believe that there's somebody else behind them. Okay, WZ's there. T78 is up here with T29. Okay. Black Prince is now spotted. This is going to be a very challenging game to even try to win. But we're going to give it our all. We may even revert to a couple of gold shells just to secure damage, because we could deter the cap. Okay, so the VZ's fired. Cool. PK. Okay, so this new player experience at the moment. Everybody hides behind one another. No, bro. Okay, we bounced that shot. Even firing gold. That's fine. So this is the Type 64 in Kaplan. No, it's a bird. Sorry, sir, but you're not capping that out today, my guy. You got him, VZ? Lovely. T78 behind. Dead. And dead. Gonna revert back to AP. So still a Cheeto SP not spotted. M44 blinded him. We are going to stick to gold at this moment in time because we want to see. Obviously the T29, we don't know his hit points. He could be on a lot less, he could be on a full. The Cheeto hasn't been spotted once this game. So we might die here. T29 has 320 alpha. We're going to signal to him to fall back because we know where he is. The only thing we don't know is where the Cheeto is. Okay, so he's still behind that rock, that's what that says to me. Well, that's not good for one. That's what I didn't want to happen. I Hellcat unfortunately rotated the wrong way. Went up the hill. I didn't know anyone. I didn't know where everyone was. That is really unfortunate for our first game in our tier 7. So we did end up doing second damage on our team. This guy's only just started playing, so understandable. But as it stands, statistically, we are 80% win rate with 45 games played. You can't really go wrong with that. Let's go into our next one. Let's do it. Let's try and get our first win and get that lovely ×5 mission. Just want to secure that first win in this vehicle. So what's going through our head right now? Well, they do have a relevant amount of medium tanks. Their fastest one will be the T-34-85M. They do have an EBR, but luckily his view range is not exactly good. He has to be within close proximity to be able to even stand a chance of spotting most of the time. Luckily, our EBR is doing a little bit of a scout run, which is quite nice. The only thing I miss right now is not having max view range. So now we are lit. That's a shame. Okay, so I can't do my peak that I was planning to. See if we can get a sneaky shot, maybe. Oh, that is a pixel. See if we can get a better angle. Beautiful. So we know he's going to fall back to at least there. He doesn't. Okay, the EBR's pushed over. Now, in my opinion, that means one thing. There's somebody else in this dip. Okay, we were lit there. Even that little snippet, I think. So, with him doing this scout run, he's kind of thinking, oh, there's no one here. There we go. Anybody get a shot on the Excalibur? Beautiful. Nice hits die off. Lovely. Still a Tiger not spotted and a T-43. Little snapshot there, take that. So the EBR is dead, which means their eyes are gone. We know there's a Jackson over here. Maybe we'll spot somebody back here. Maybe. Gonna signal for help. We spotted the Jackson. Okay, a little snapshot there didn't work for us. Fortunately, our team doesn't appear to be awake. Oh. Maybe we could sneak this shot in. Just maybe. It'd be quite interesting if we do. Yeah. Yeah. I meant to do that. So we're going to push on this Jackson. Fingers crossed there's nobody else there. The Tigers are actually in the rubble, so interesting. It's currently 7-0. Party's now lit. We've lit the SMV as well. Maybe our team can get some snipes. Beautiful. So he's still going to be lit. He's still within our spotting range. No, I can't pen there. That's fine. Side of the turret. Oh, that was unlucky. Oh, you fired heat, you cheeky little bastard. Okay, we spotted the Jackson. Getting more resistance damage there. Okay, we're going to let our reload because obviously the Jackson has the same gun as us. We've got the shot off first, but I do think his reload is actually quite fast. So if he was smart, he would be pushing us now because he saw us fire. There we go. I think he saw us aiming up. That is fine. See if we can get sneaky brothers in arms. We get sneaky brothers in arms with our T29. No, we cannot. That's a shame. But second game in our first tier 7. Not bad at all. So, here we are. Next battle along. Top tier. Let's see what we can do in this matchup. Competitive tanks wise, there are a fair few which we need to worry about. Obviously anything that's a heavy hitter, especially like the IS-2, I need to be ever so careful of. But let's see how this game pans out. Our aim for this game is going to be trying to control the middle. Because since they reworked this map, this whole area here is loads of odd corners as such. So we don't want to be caught off guard as much. But we're going to go out wide first and then we're probably going to come back in on the middle. But until we know, again, where everyone is, we can't make the assumptions of, okay, we're going to do this and that at this time. We want to see where people are first. So that's as expected. Okay, I didn't expect both or two of their key mediums to be spotted over there, but that works for me. It means this side could be mine. We're going to do a little peek. Didn't get spotted, so that's always a bonus. But remember, it is still a minute into the game. And there you go, there's our first instance of being spotted. We know an artillery's over here because we just saw him fire. But being spotted, that leads me to believe either it's the AMX 1357 or it is in fact more tank destroyers lined up at the back. Okay, so we're peeking here first. Doesn't appear like we got spotted, so I don't think there's anyone here. Don't quote me on that. Peek out a bit more. Nope. What about over peek? So again, artillery is right behind this rock right now. Okay, we're not actually being spotted. That's fine. Now we are for firing, that's fine. Now we're going to fall back because we know artillery's there, which means he's definitely going to attempt to hit us. So, as it stands, there's only 2 tank destroyers over here. Or that we know of. We're going to wait a few moments to see if he takes a blind shot. But 9 times out of 10, new players will go back to where their previous fire point. And that's one. As expected. Took a blind. I think the AMX is it AMX? No, it's an ARL. My guess is he's still in that bush there. So it's 10 seconds. Okay, that looked like it hit. think it did. It's a very even matching at this moment in time. So there's two options there. He's either just sitting there spotting us, or he enjoyed getting hit. Okay, there's a Hellcat. As it stands, they are 1.3 thousand hit points up. Okay, somebody just shot us. I'm gonna lead to believe it's from that rock. So there is still a Panzer IV-S not spotted, so something to bear in mind. Okay, so we didn't connect because he went to the right. Beautiful. Hopefully that means he's a one-shot for the Fury, and he was. So, are you there? I really think there's someone there. Not there. And we didn't get spotted. Gonna take one more blind. Okay. We're not jumping to a conclusion yet because there is, as we said, still a Panzer IV-S who has high DPM. We're gonna rotate back and we're gonna try and help clean up this side because we notice, for starters, that a lot of them are one shots. Well, realistically. So we know that we can gather that a T-34-85M is probably peeking this corner. We know the Hellcat's probably sitting in that bush. So let's try a cheeky. Hello, Tiger P. Oh no, it's a VK. Whoopsie. Oh, he's firing gold. How dare you, sir? That's fine. We're gonna use this. Right, so we know the Hellcat's pushed there. Awesome. Panzer IV Schmolter. We missed the snap and he hit his. Oh! That's a pain in the ass. Now, what's he doing? This really is a long game right now. So that Tiger P is the only one that's really got hit points over that flank. Okay, the Hellcat went back. He's now stunned. Track. Nope. But he's still stunned, so maybe his engine or his driver's dead. That's a shame we couldn't pick that up. Now I'm gonna... whoa! Crusader SP. Signal to him to retreat. It's times like this where I would wish I had max view range. Now, at the moment, they do have 2 arties, we have 2 arties. We need to try and use our artillery to our advantage. But there's no more vision over this side. I am going to load a gold shell. He was lit. So that just says that there's somebody in the open here. Was. There we go. So he's on 286. He spotted me for that. Holy shit. I would not have expected that. Awesome. So that's 2 main guns out of this game right now. The Hellcat we know is a 2-shot. I think the Panzer IV was 300 out 300. So the Hellcat and the Panzer IV are both a 2-shot for us right now. Because we want to win, of course, I will fire premium. Not because I need to, but I would like the win, and it means it can help me secure the win. But it will come down to that aspect of we don't have max view range. Because if we did, we would be spotting absolutely everything. Okay. Oh, bugger. Right, using bush mechanics to our benefit. If I was an artillery, I'd want to be sitting there or back here. So I think either one of them's sitting there, one of them's sitting somewhere here, looking here. Realistically, I think the Hellcat will be back here. I think the Panzer IV will be somewhere here or where he was last spotted. Or somewhere where he was last spotted. Right, let's do that because our turret's peeking over that rock. S51 needs to chill. So my thought is spot them or bait them out, make them come to me, because either Barty's hopefully aiming on me. So they will have to push in. I do, however, think it'll be from behind. It's either from here or it'll be from up here. Okay, so we can't actually win. Yeah, boy. And swimmy swim. Absolutely incredible. So far, as it stands, we are 49 battles in. I've only played 5 with the T20 at this moment in time. And we are already, well, a quarter of the way to our first tier 8 tank. GG, well played. Ah, that is brilliant. Let us have a look at who this was. Treewick, the T29. Thank you, sir. Have a lovely day. Smiley face. Pays to be polite and kind. But nevertheless, guys, we are a quarter of the way to our first tier 8. So it's taken us 6 battles so far, but that's thanks to the top of the tree and also having the premium ×3 availability as well. So at this present moment in time, guys, I will be saying I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you are enjoying it, make sure to drop a like, drop us a comment, let us know what you're thinking. If you're not subscribed already, why not? It's free and you're already coming back. But until next time, guys, stay safe and I'll see you soon.